Hey, it's your boy Breezy. I'm gonna go ahead and share this live, give it out there for those who can go on. We're doing our thing right now, man. We about to get it popping because we are talking about a subject that is often an afterthought, and I felt like it was worth giving a full live broadcast to this particular subject. There's so many who discuss wrestling, and hey, what's going on? Big K dog. Hey. Oh, all right, but real talk. Hey, what up, Kate the Great? Hey, yo. I wonder if Kate can jump on because we're talking about something in particular. If you can't jump on, it's all love, Kate. But y'all want to talk about women's wrestling because, we always talk about wrestling. And why? What's going on, Kate the Great?
Hey.
Hey, just wanted to bring you on because we're talking women's wrestling.
Nice.
Yeah, so, Kate, talk to your man. Okay, you being one of the heavyweight commentary team members, one of our lovely subscribers, you rocking with the heavyweight team. Oh, do I sound a bit muffled? Kate also, I sound a little bit muffled. Do I sound muffled?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I got it. Hold up.
Off.
I forget. That might be better because I was on Bluetooth. My bad. I forgot I was connected to Bluetooth. Okay. Hey, show love to my man K-Dog. Yo, there we go. Okay, cool. So, Kate, who's your favorite women's wrestler and why? What up, Milky?
Okay, women's wrestling is really difficult.
Yeah?
Yeah, because there are women wrestlers that I have loved in the past, but with the mismanagement that WWE is doing with the women's roster, I have a hard time liking them still. And it's a mismanagement problem.
Wait. You got to clarify that. When you say mismanagement of women's wrestling, what do you mean?
I mean, they're not the stories that they're putting them in and the lack of airtime that they're giving the women wrestlers has hurt their overall standing. I don't know, it's just harder to take as what some of the bigger companies have done with women's wrestling. It's just not as good. And then you look at people like I love Becky Lynch. Like, I think she is fantastic, but she's not the same wrestler she was prior to going and having a baby. You're pausing in and out.
I would agree with that, Kate.
And then you have like Rhea Ripley, who's fantastic. I love her. But you have her stuck not really doing women's matches. You have her jump into men's matches and get a couple hits off. I just don't think that women's wrestling, as far, at least on that scale, on the WWE scale, is just doing as well. I don't think they're using their women wrestlers correctly.
Hey, I would firmly agree with that. It just sent you some roses, Kate. Thank you for jumping on the live.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you. Yo, yeah, facts. When it comes to women's wrestling, WWE, yeah, let me ask you this. What do you think about Becky Lynch becoming the NXT champion?
I don't like main roster people taking NXT titles. Period. That's just kind of my general thing. But that it's also come with some good matches, and I understand like wanting to round out her portfolio of getting the NXT belt because now she's had them all. But I don't want her to hold it forever either. Like, it's just one of those.
No, I totally feel you. I totally feel you on that. I think one of the challenges that we run into is WWE is trying to make NXT a third brand. That's a whole other topic in general. But,
right.
I think for those of us who've been rocking with NXT for a long time, we already know that NXT has always been developmental. It started as a reality show, was for guys and girls trying to get their shot on the main roster. And so it's hard to try to rebrand it now and put main roster talent in positions. It's just hard, man. And with women's wrestling, I actually like the NXT women's division being separate from WWE, because the girls at NXT are really striving, and you kind of sense that hunger. And what I do love also is, like, for example, I used to go see Alexa Bliss right down here in South Florida, Fort Pierce,
Yeah.
specifically. And me and Big K-Dog would go to shows. Alexa Bliss would be there, and we saw her evolution right before our very eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know who I love?
Who that?
Oh crap! I just woke up, so I'm trying to remember names.
Oh, what are you like?
Alba
3 hours?
Fire, the tag team on NXT.
Fire
Alba
Dawn?
Fire. Yeah, there we go.
Fire. Yeah, I forget her name is Dawn, but I forget her first name. Yeah, yo,
Yeah,
hey,
I love them. I think they are gonna be fantastic as they continue.
yeah, for real. They got the spooky thing going on. They've got the whole seductive thing going on. I mean, they've got all the makings of great female stars. Hey, of course we got to mention Tiffy time. Come on, K-Dog. Alba Fiber and Isla Dawn. Thank you,
Isla Dawn, there we go.
Yes.
I haven't had coffee yet, so I'm still trying to wake up.
Girl, you better get that coffee. What you doing out here? Come on.
No,
now.
I'm married.
Yo, you know I had to wake up first thing. Big K-Dog would tell you, I've got Rockstar Energy on auto ship. So every morning is a Rockstar morning. I party like a rock star every single morning.
Well, I do Monster Energy, so
Okay, you need to switch it up.
Monster Girl.
Nah, yo, you know what you need? You need that. Woo!
Woo! Yeah.
Hey, Milky says it's going to destroy you. Hey, Milky, guess what? I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a study that shows 100% of people who lived have died.
100%.
100%. Okay?
Did you know that if you drink water, you'll eventually die? Like,
Yeah, hey, wow. What are you, a scientist?
I am.
Know it. Yes, if you
100%
drink
of
water,
people.
you'll eventually die. Come on, man. It's not rocket science. Rob Myers, I drink Monster. Yes, of course. Milky says, I'll never die. Well, milk does spoil. Maybe you won't die, but you will go spoil, Milky.
I mean, I do also say that I am bulletproof till proven otherwise.
100%, Kate. You know what? I love your take on philosophy. I love it. I love it. Now, let me ask you this. Speaking of philosophy, what is your philosophy of women's wrestling? What makes a great women's wrestler?
I love it when I can watch a women's wrestling match and it's not about it being a women's wrestling match. Really. When it's just a good, solid match and it's not about just because it's women or, I don't know. That's what I like. I like it when they come out there and like just kick butt and don't, it's not like, that's what I like.
Hey, sorry, no,
it's not.
Yo, legit. Sorry, Real Shrek. That was an accident, brother. I didn't actually mean to invite you on the live. I'm sorry. It's hard to keep up, you know what I'm saying, with too many guests. So my bad, brother. But yeah, no, I agree with you. When we don't make women's wrestling about, oh, it's a ladies match. No, you cool. That was on me, bro. Yeah. Now it's a time. No, you're fine, Real Shrek. That was on me. I accidentally invited you. That's okay. But yeah, when it's about, oh, well, you know, now we're going to give the girls their chance. I think we've transitioned and we're in a good space now where we can just put a women's match on the card and make it work without highlighting that it's the women's match. It used to be, I remember it was the bathroom break time. When I would go to TNA shows.
Yeah.
You know, we'd say, let's break away. Let's go to the bathroom. Let's kind of regroup, go get a hot dog or something, you know. But now, man, you don't want to miss it.
I'm not going to lie. Like, one of the shows I went to, the women's match was definitely like the bathroom break match. Okay. But then it was a Charlotte Flair match. So I don't know.
Whoa, what are you trying to say about Charlotte Flair? Hey, Milky says,
I am not a Charlotte Flair fan.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's something about her. I just don't like her. I'm never into her matches. I just kind of, I don't know.
You
I don't
sound like
like
my
her.
boy Big K Dog. Big K Dog is not a fan. Yeah, Botchamania is what he.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, the bots
Pretty
queen.
much.
Yo, natural
Um,
selection has got to be the most botch move in wrestling today.
no, believe me, I don't mind tall blondes.
Tell him, Kate. Tell him, Kate.
It's not about the tall blondes. It's I don't know. It's her whole thing. I just don't like her. I just don't like her thing. I don't know. Her whole woo and her. I don't like it.
You know, I liked Charlotte at one point in time when they weren't trying to cram her down our throats as the new Ric Flair.
Yeah,
You
and then
know,
I feel like she gets title opportunities she didn't earn, and then she
100%.
brags about all of her title reigns, and
A
but she's
hundred.
not like working her way up the ranks every time. She's just hopping in, going, "I want my title now."
Hey, Big K Dog. Charlotte sounds like my wife. She's gonna get hers no matter what. Ah! Oh my gosh. Yo, I had to work that one in there, bro. You left that wide open. Yeah, Jay Uso is trying to get me into the WWE. That would be dope, Rob Myers. Hey, man, you never know. You just never know. But Joe, I got to talk about this because I just recently saw this after AEW Dynamite. I didn't quite catch all of Dynamite, but I followed up on the segments. And do you know who had the best vignettes of the show? Tony
Who?
Storm.
Oh yeah?
Did you see it?
No, I didn't. I
You got to go back
didn't.
on YouTube. They compiled all her little vignettes. It is some of the most brilliant work I've seen since Broken Matt Hardy. Yeah,
Oh,
K-Dog.
that's awesome. I need to go look at that.
It's like she created her own thing. And you would love it, Kate, as a thespian, because she's doing the whole like classic actress thing. She's this like distressed actress. She's been in the business for so long and she's questioning herself. And she's saying of herself, am I just a flash in the pan? Am I really one of the greats? I mean, she's got her Marilyn Monroe thing going on. It's like she's the starlet who was on top and now is left behind like all the rest. And she's kind of questioning her life. And then it culminates in this revelation. Like she talks to the interviewer and the guy's like, Tony, you're not even that old. And she's like, I'm not old. I'm timeless.
I love that. That's
Man,
fantastic.
yes. And then she shouts it, I'm timeless. And then she's like, now she's timeless Tony Storm.
I love that. That is a great gimmick. That is great.
Why don't monsters eat ghosts? Because they taste like taste like sheet. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Okay, I love it. I love it. Her Randy Orton return tonight, set up a match at WWE Fastlane. You know what? It'd be cool if Randy Orton can wrestle, but I don't want him to further injure himself. He's given enough to the business. Yo, Tony Storm, yes, K-Dog, it's great work. Timeless Tony Storm. And like I said, she's working the whole Marilyn Monroe hairdo, the gimmick. And the funny thing is, she's trying to present herself like this classy starlet, but she does little things that are not very classy, almost like Lacey Evans back in the day, where Lacey would be like, I'm such a lady, but then she'd do things that were not ladylike. And I love that about a good heel, that they betray their character. You know, it's like I'm supposed to be moral, but really I'm not that moral, and I do little things to let that slip. It's brilliant. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so what do you think of Saraya as world champion in AEW, Kate?
I am less caught up on AEW, to be
What?
completely honest.
What?
WWE has so much content that I kind of stick more to the WWE side and catch AEW when I can.
You're right. You're right. I will say, you know, for women's wrestling, you got to check out their division. They're doing some good stuff in their division, and I think you'd be surprised to check out Julia Hart.
Yeah.
Julia Hart. Yeah, her evolution is very interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Me and K Dog, we have the same philosophy when it comes to wrestling.
Yeah, well, see, I happen to be more of our AEW correspondent. Big K
Yeah.
Dog mainly covers WWE / NXT, and he's really a NXT grounded. I don't watch a lot of the NXT, so I really rely on him to tell me what's going on. I kind of peek at it every now and then, but I'm definitely I'll watch Dynamite, Collision. I'll keep up with that even more so than SmackDown, because you know what, WWE, you can kind of like barely know the storylines and know the storylines. With AEW, you kind of got to be watching it to keep up.
Sure, like if you miss something in WWE, they'll tell you about it 10 times if it's important. So, like,
Exactly. Hey, real Shrek, you know what, man? Saraya has come a long way. And you know what I love about Saraya? I think that I have a soft spot for Saraya because, and now, and being a father, I have a soft spot for her even more because she's come a long way, man. Like, she's come a very long way. And, you know, she went through some stuff, man. She went through some really difficult stuff. And now she's back on top. And so I appreciate that. You're friends with Brutus B. Boy, what the? Hey, pause.
okay. I'm gonna sound stupid here for a second, but Saraya, she was Paige, right?
Yes, she was Paige.
Yeah, okay. Sounds
And
good.
so-
I love her whole story. Like, I don't know if you've watched her movie, The Fighting with My Family.
I did
But-
not. I've never seen it.
You need to watch that movie because it is so good. It is so good.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, I mean, I love the concept of what, you know, just her and her family wrestling and just where she's come from, you know. And I love that she's you know, not had a clean, squeaky past. You know, she's gone through some things.
She's gone through some things for sure.
We all know, you know. But hey, listen, they say every sinner has a past, every saint has a future, right? So. It is what it is.
So it's one of those that, like, I haven't watched a lot of her AEW run, but I am thrilled that she's doing fantastic because I loved her as Paige.
Yes.
I like her whole story. She's got a awesome, just an awesome story to be fighting through.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and I love because she was the original goth girl.
Yeah.
Like, she brought like the whole goth motif into wrestling and made it work. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. You had Daphne. Shout out to Daphne back in the day. God rest her soul. You know, yeah, I hate that we lost her, but you know, not everybody makes it. Daphne, you know, was obviously big in her own right in WCW, but
Yeah.
Paige really brought it to life. You like AJ Lee better? You would, Shrek. You would like AJ Lee. All right. Well, that's your business, bro. You would like AJ Lee. Hey, man, she lost points with me when she married CM Punk. I'm just saying. All right. You see, Roman Reigns shouldn't have the title. He hasn't defended it in months. Listen, bro, I can agree with you on that, but guess what? The fact that you're talking about him. Oh, hey, what you popping, Kate? I hear that. I hear it.
A monster. I got my monster.
Yeah.
I'm good.
What flavor?
It is the 0-calorie ultra peachy keen.
Ooh. Hey, yo, you know what? Those 0-calorie monsters are actually better to me than regular Monster.
I like them both, but I'm trying to cut out some of the sugar.
Yo, man, yeah, well, yeah, I was doing hardcore keto for a little while. Yeah, I love that green, man. The green is really good, and I need to get back right. But yeah, that 0-calorie Monster really got me through, man. I needed that because I was keto crashing hard. Yeah, you drink Mean Bean, Rob Myers? Not bad. I don't really do.
I like Mean Bean.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do Monster and coffee, man. I kind of feel like it's one or the other. If I'm gonna do coffee, I want to do an energy drink. Oh, hey, Rob, thanks so much, brother. Dude, you got to catch us in the VIP lounge, dude. We get it popping in the VIP lounge. Right now, I'm in the VIP whip. I'm in the caddy right now. I'll have to show you guys later on. This is the Black Mobile. And yeah, man, we doing it, brother. We roll VIP all day. You never have Monster or energy drink. You only have Mountain Dew Kickstart. Hey, that counts. Okay, yeah. Women's wrestling. Yeah, so yeah, Paige, a.k.a. Saraya, AEW Women's Champion. I love the twist with Toni Storm. Kate, did you actually see any of that match? Did you see how she ended up retaining the title?
I watched some clips of it, but I didn't watch the whole match.
Yeah, I think it was great. Tony Storm ends up like laying a huge smack on her lips. I mean, she kissed Saraya like, whoa, and it culminated the match. It was like, like somehow they end up locking up, and Tony Storm kisses her, and you're just like, what is going on? Tony Storm is brilliant. And she really made that match. Even though Paige retained or Saraya retained, she made that match incredible. Did not see Jimmy get smacked.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Mia smacking Jimmy was pretty great. I love her. Mia's another awesome.
Wait. You can't call her Mia now. She's Mi Chin.
Mi Chin.
Which is so weird. We call her Mia Yim for so long, and then we say Mi Chin. We're like, what?
I don't know. She's still Mia on her Twitch, so I'm gonna call her that.
That's what I say. It's just so odd, like they want to, WWE will often change names on the fly and make us have to say it like, hey, this is what, you're like, who? Okay.
Yeah.
So confusing. Yeah. But yeah, I love her, man.
I'm still sad that Adam Copeland didn't go with Perimeter for AEW. I think he should instead.
Oh,
that's what his name should have been. Perimeter.
Perimeter.
Because he has Edge.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh man, you went right over my head with that geometry joke. Oh my gosh. And Perimeter. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow.
That would have been a good name. I'm just saying. It's what he should have done. Not his real name.
Yeah, I agree. But, it's sad to me that these IPs call him Sharp.
Sharp. I love it.
Like, well, there's already a Blade, so you can't say Blade,
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd have to go with, I mean, okay. I'm not going to go there because I'm trying to keep it women's wrestling. But
sorry.
I know it's hard. It's easy to get sidetracked. You know how it is going live. But trying to stay on women's wrestling because I want to give the ladies their due. Tony Storm's brilliant right now. Loving what Saraya is doing. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, is to me she just might be the top lady in wrestling to me right now. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Hey, K-Dog, what do you say? Britt Baker for the win? Britt on top? Talk to me. So Kate,
I do gotta agree with Shrek about Io Sky being fantastic too. Io Sky, I hope she has a good long title reign.
Oh, Io Sky is great. Don't get me wrong. I think what hurts it though is just like Asuka. I love Japanese wrestling. I love, Japanese culture. I think what's hard is you can't relate to most fans when you don't cut those English promos.
I get that.
That's the hard part. Rob Maha, you say you like Trish. Hey man, to each his own, bro. I just, even back in the day, I felt like, the problem is that Trish now is unique. Back in the day, Trish felt very generic.
Hey, say thank you to Trish.
Hey, you know what? I thank Trish for her contribution to wrestling. I just felt like back in the day, it was hard because it was her, Tori Wilson, Stacy Keibler, Sable, Marlena. And the whole thing was you had to be blonde. You obviously had to have work done. And it was like, I get it. But it was just like so generic. And I'm glad we've evolved in women's wrestling. I'm glad we have evolved.
Well, and the Trish Becky feud was so rough. Like it was a mess for so long, but that last match was so fire.
Yeah, I would firmly agree with you on that. Absolutely. Yeah, he said so basically like Kelly. Yeah, to me, they're all kind of cut from the same mold. You know what I'm saying? And that's me. Maybe I'm biased, but you're kind of cut from the same mold. And when Lita came in the game, Lita really changed the game. Like, it was like, okay, for once, you don't have to be blonde, you don't have to have work done, you don't have to come out of the swimsuit world or the fitness modeling world to have a shot in WWE. You know, it was like Lita, Jacqueline, Ivory, you know, who really kind of stepped out and did something different with women's wrestling and made it something where we say, huh, okay, we can actually watch women's wrestling and appreciate wrestling. Who would have thought?
Well, and that's why I like really want to love like Nia Jax.
Yeah.
I can't because just her safety, but like
Uh-huh.
I want to love the big girl, yeah, but being out there.
Yo, I got mad love for the big girl, man. Her and Tamina, I got mad love for them because those girls, I mean, yo, any wrestler of any substantial size, you got to respect them because it's hard to get around. It's hard to get around. Rabbi, who was my first favorite wrestler? I'd have to go with Ultimate Warrior on that one. I would definitely have to go with Ultimate Warrior. Okay. Kairi Sane, female Japanese wrestler. Absolutely. Yo, Kairi Sane was amazing. Oh, I love the Pirate Princess. I love her Pirate Princess gimmick. Brilliant. Okay. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, you said Kane? No, no, Kairi Sane, yeah. But, yeah, just Kairi Sane, man. With the insane elbow, that thing is crazy. When she won the Mae Young Classic with that move, oh, my goodness. 100% wonderful. Loved it. All right. Did I already ask you, Kate, who do you feel is on top of the women's division today?
On top. It's tough. I mean, like, I think right now, because I don't know AEW as well.
Sure.
So I've got to look at the WWE side.
What's the WWE?
And on WWE, Becky Lynch is definitely always their, like, top girl. But I don't necessarily think that she's the best wrestler.
No, not. I agree.
As far as, like, who I think is probably the best over there, it's got to be like either like Io Sky or I don't know. Rhea Ripley's got her whole thing. Like she's hard to beat. I love Rhea Ripley.
On top. Mommy's
always on top.
Yo, I got crazy.
I just want her to get out of the men's matches. I just need her to go be in the women's division.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like if anybody could do what China did before, you know, she departed this earth, God rest her soul, I think it's Rhea Ripley. I think Rhea Ripley could legit go for men's title. I mean, you know, we can't get ridiculous, but I think she could be a U.S. champion, Intercontinental champion any day of the week. I really think that she could make it happen. Do you feel that there is a place for women competing for men's titles or intergender wrestling, or do you feel like let's kind of slow up on that? What do you say?
It's complicated because I want to be like, yeah, go for those men's titles, women, but on the other side of things, that it's just not where society's at. I don't know, like people they don't react well to men hitting women even in a match.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I mean, it's tough because where we're at. I know I'll never forget my reaction to Zack Ryder, a.k.a. Matt Cardona, okay, in Impact Wrestling. There was a match, and I want to say it was Jordan Grace. Have you ever seen Jordan Grace?
No, I don't think so.
So Big K-Dog told me the same thing. He doesn't know Jordan. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, Kate, do yourself a favor and YouTube Jordan Grace. It's not spelled like the, I think it's like Jordyn, okay. I believe. Yeah. Real Shrek, he already faces women. Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. So in Impact Wrestling, Matt Cardona was wrestling, I want to say it was like a triple threat, and Jordan Grace was one of the competitors. She's a power lifter, fitness competition. She's totally not your stereotypical female wrestler. She's shorter. I mean, she's definitely like, she's built like she is. Like, you know the song Brick House back in the day?
Yeah.
That they made that song about her. I mean, she's a brick house for real. And
Nice.
and man, incredible athlete. And so anyway, he was in like a triple threat match with her, and she went to dive out of the ring on Matt Cardona, and Matt blasted her in the head with a chair.
Nice.
And I'm like, I just didn't know how to feel about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, Doug. Hey, what up with Doug and them? But I'm like, what? And it's stuff like that I agree with you, where you're like, I just don't know if I can handle, you know, a woman getting like power bombed, or, you know, we've seen like, you know, the Dudleys, you know, power bomb ladies through a table, or, you know, just, but you're like,
sure. Randy Orton's RKO'd a few women, like, yeah.
And you're like, okay, even if she did something dastardly or whatever, like she like ruined his title shot, I don't know, man.
It's just tough. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Though every time Rhea gets involved, I'm always rooting for someone to punch her. Like, I just do it. Someone hit her.
Yeah. Outback Jack, never heard of him. New Jack, yeah. If you've ever seen Dark Side of the Ring, you know New Jack. So, Kate, have you seen Dark Side of the Ring? Do you watch Dark Side of the Ring?
I've seen some of Dark Side of the Ring, but I have not watched all of Dark Side of the Ring. It's on my thing. I'm slowly watching through them.
Have you seen the episode on Tammy Stitch, aka Sunny?
No.
Go back and watch that one.
Yeah, I will. I'm slowly getting through them all.
It is really, man, it's heartbreaking because of where you see her come from and where she's ended up. And you just say, wow. But it shows you, you know, the kind of pressure that's on women. Yeah, Rob. Hey, man, you know what? Me and my wife watch it, and it's a great documentary. I mean, even if you're not a wrestling fan, it's just a great documentary series. Like, it's like History Channel level stuff, man. But gosh, I mean, some of the stories are tragic, and you get to see that there is a lot of pressure on the ladies. There really, really is. And so I take my hat off to any lady who wrestles. So, Kate, I understand you're an aspiring wrestler.
Yes.
Okay. So where are you at in your process right now? You're training, you're dieting?
I'm still, right now, I was in the military and I got injured. So I'm still trying to get back from that so I can be in good enough shape to be able to do all the stunts that you need to be able to do.
Really? What branch?
I was Navy.
Oh, cool. I was Air Force. Cool.
Yeah, so right now I'm just trying to get back in good enough shape where I can go. And then there is a school not very far. So I'm going to probably go hit up the school and see if they do like a lot of character work and that kind of stuff, and just go from there. So I'm still early on in it, but
that's cool. Hey, yo,
that's the goal, is to get there. So
that's cool. So let me ask you this. I mean, does your husband, your family have any sort of reservations?
No, my husband's really supportive. He's great. He's like, if you can get there, like, do it. So my husband is all about, me living my dreams. So
that is so cool. Wow. I love that. Yeah. You know, funny story. At one point in time in high school, as a matter of fact, you know, my high school sweetheart looked a lot like Paige. She was goth. And, we were walking through the mall, you know, just kind of being kids, you know what I'm saying? Window shopping. And lo and behold, there's a guy sitting at a table, like, you know, had a little booth posted up in the middle of the mall. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's Rikishi. I mean, the blonde hair, big Samoan guy, beard, everything. And you're like, that's Rikishi. And so I went up and talked, I'm like, hey, Rikishi, what's up? He's like, nah, I'm not Rikishi, I'm his brother. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. And he had a clipboard and he said, hey, we're signing up for our wrestling school. He's like, you know, you guys got a great look. I mean, you guys could really, you know, kind of build a following, you know, with your gimmick going on. Cause, you know, we're, you know, the spooky kids, the weird kids, whatever. So
Nice.
you should come out. You should try it out. And it was something that I always would love to do, but physically, man, oh my gosh, I've only heard.
Right. That's why I'm like, I need to get in much better shape than I am to be able to do everything that they do in the ring. So I'm working on it.
Yes. Yeah, Shrek, Rikishi is the man. Hey, Shrek,
He's
appreciate the
awesome.
love, bro. You know, I think I speak for me and Kate when I say that we are honored to have served our country. It has been an honor, really has been.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So I know we talked about this while we were in the VIP lounge, but everybody in the chat here wasn't on that broadcast. So talk about your gimmick. Do you have any ideas on where you want to go with that gimmick? If you could craft a character that would be unlike yourself, or maybe a lot like yourself, what would that character look like?
I don't know. I'm always a fan of heels, so that is definitely the direction I'd want to go. Is definitely the heel take, the whole arrogant heel is like primo. I love it.
So would you be more of a dark character? Would you be kind of a, bright colored? Let's say Naomi is like the farthest end of the spectrum, right? Like Feel the Glow.
Right.
Versus,
Right.
say, a darker character like Rhea Ripley. Where would you fall in that spectrum?
Um, I don't realistically know if I could pull off quite as dark as Rhea Ripley,
Yeah.
as much as I would love to. I love the really dark characters.
You can do it.
I mean, I might be able to. I can act. But I don't know. I don't know. I like change my mind on all this stuff like so many times a day.
But I
I'm
think
like,
if you're a mom, you could definitely be dark because I think every mom has that side that's like, oh, are you okay, baby? I want to help you and, lick your boo-boos, whatever. And then like, you have that side that's like, dragon lady,
yeah, no,
You do it.
I don't know. Like I said, I change my mind all the time. I do some like the like e-federations and stuff, which is kind of fun to like do. Because so I get to practice some like promos and stuff. We do like video promos and stuff for our like online characters. So
Nice.
I've got to do like some of those, and usually I end up going with like the extremely sarcastic
Okay.
type characters, which is kind of fun.
Okay, Rob, you said you were training for MMA and ended up with pneumonia. Man, thank God you're alive and you're healthy, bro. Hope that you fully recovered and that you're healthy now, man. Yeah, hey, I feel you. Me and Big Kate, we both train martial arts. We train in Tang Soo Do. We go to the same dojang, and so
Nice.
yeah, we've been doing our thing, man. Trying to stay in shape, and we talk it, we live it, man. We're heavyweights. We're some big boys. And listen, you don't want to get these hands. We're the real deal now. Don't get it twisted. Okay? Rob said, I died and came back. Hey, brother, you wouldn't be the first. Okay? You eat. Hey, talk. Okay, so Kate, I hear you and Real Shrek talking about e-federations. What is that about?
Okay, so it's usually run through Twitch, but they will create like a whole wrestling federation on WWE 2K23,
Yeah.
and all of the characters then they do like simulated matches between the characters. Basically, you submit your character. And then all the ones that I'm in have a Discord group where we post promos and keep storyline going. And then they have the shows that are all just simulated matches.
Yo, that is awesome. I know my man King Grimes. Shout out to King Grimes. You can check him out on our followers. He has an entire TikTok dedicated to his WWE 2K23 and all the eFed stuff that he does. So I'm making sense now because he does that. Okay,
I think it's so fun.
Real Shrek said have two gimmicks, one for jobbing and one for serious. Interesting. Okay. He says Jake Cage. Hey, Mike O. What up, Mike O? Man, listen, brother. I'm doing so good, man. If I was any better, I'd be twins. Yes. All right, women's wrestling. Let's get back on track, man. Let's get back on track. All right. So, yes.
So I am currently reading AJ Mendez's autobiography, and she's got an
Okay.
intense story. If you want the crappy upbringing that got her to wrestling, that is her autobiography is fire. Like,
Ooh. You know what? I'm huge into audiobooks. You know if it's an audiobook?
there is an audiobook, and she narrates it herself.
Nice. I love that because there's so many audiobooks out there, but I really feel like we get cheated when it's not the actual author.
Yeah, her book's called Crazy is My Superpower.
Okay. Yeah, because back in the day, it was like, don't call me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's real. That's real. Your gimmick should be you turn up to 11. Absolutely. Yeah. You know, the thing about it is, Com Eastwood, sometimes I don't know whether I'm working or shooting because because me and Big K all will tell you, we get in the VIP lounge and we carry on, we do our show, we go live, we act a fool, but it's not very far from who we are in real life. Like if you come and hang out with me, you'll be like, dude, you're like this all the time. Like, so, you know, we do turn up, of course, because for social media, you want to, you know, give some personality, but a lot of what I do, a lot of, you know, things that I say on social media, like, that's just me. Like, my wife will tell you, my daughter will tell you, like, you're like, oh my gosh, dude, you're insane. I'm sorry. What can I say? I talked to my family. My dad was a Green Beret. My brother and sister was in the Army too. Dude, you had it, man. They put you through the ringer. Hey, Mike, where you at? Brother, I am in the Blackmobile right now, okay? I'm in the caddy. All right, I'm in the caddy posted up, okay? I'm in the caddy. Here we go. Yes, I'm posted up right now in the Blackmobile. Let me see if I can flip the camera real quick. I'll flip the cam. Yeah, I'll flip the camera real quick. Okay, I'm in the Blackmobile right now.
Nice.
Yeah, we're in the caddy, y'all. We're in the Blackmobile. It's official. All right, we doing this thing, y'all. All right, okay.
So women's wrestling.
Yes, let's talk
Another
women's
one
wrestling.
another thing I want to see is Bailey get another face turn.
You know what? We're long overdue for that.
I want a Bailey face turn so bad, and I don't think it's coming, but I want it so bad. I miss Hugger Bailey. Such a great character.
You know what? With the inflatable balloon man and all that stuff she did.
And then the heel turn with her attacking those was amazing. The funniest thing ever.
Well, you know, Bailey did it up for every one of us who was, you know, made fun of in school, who had a dream, and you know what?
Mm-hmm.
She was that girl, you know, and or hey, but even the guys can relate because you know, for me, hey, I was, you know, the nerd in school. I was into anime before anime was cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, way before anime was cool, I was into anime, into wrestling, you know, whatever. I was a thespian as well, you know, like.
What are you talking about? Wrestling's the coolest thing ever.
Oh,
No
man.
one makes fun of wrestling fans.
I'm saying, right? Yeah, man. So you know you know, a drama nerd, whatever, and yo, Bailey did it up for us. You know what I'm saying?
Bailey's my role model. I love her.
Absolutely.
She's one of my like all-time favorite women's wrestlers.
Mike O's a song engineer. Maybe you could do Kate the Great's wrestling theme. All right, that was dope.
Yeah, get it for me. Do it.
I want to see Damage Control turn on EO and have Asuka and EO tag team. You know what? Here's the issue, and I didn't know this.
Asuka and EO already tagged.
Really?
They did that. Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I wonder.
I'm like pretty sure. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I'm gonna Google it now.
Yeah, interesting. I wonder if they speak the same Japanese though, because you know what I didn't realize that. Not this time, Mike O, but hey, when we get in the VIP lounge, we go live every Wednesday night. We go late night. Catch us in the VIP lounge, dog. We'll bring you on for a minute. It's all good. But Joe, Shinsuke said that he and Asuka do not have the same Japanese dialect. So he said they make it hard to communicate with each other. And I did not know that. So apparently, so I was curious. I was like, I wonder if Asuka and Io have the same dialect. Because, we as Americans, we tend to think, hey, well, it's all the same, but it's not all the same. So it's very interesting.
I don't know. Maybe apparently I made that up in my head, but I could have sworn I remembered them tagging. Oh, well.
Asuka and that would be a great tag team. Hey, have you seen Hikaru Shida in AEW?
Yeah.
What do you think of Shida?
No complaints.
Yeah. I like Shida. I think she's cool. I can't help but feel like she's overrated.
It's one of those that she didn't grab my attention, but I didn't really I don't have anything negative to say either.
Sure. Yeah. I think that it's kind of neutral, honestly. I mean, she's not, oh my gosh, she's the greatest women's wrestler. But then again, I think she's a solid talent. Yeah, absolutely. I would agree with that. Yeah. Is it true that out wrestling for his back? You know what? I think that it's a lot of storyline and there is some truth to it. It's a shoot, but it's mostly a work, I believe. Xia Li is underrated. Yeah, man. Thank you for bringing that up, dude, man. Here's what boggles my mind. Why does WWE package somebody so well, bring them out, give them all of this, appeal? They put so much behind them. And the next thing you know, they literally just trash them.
Because that's how WWE rolls.
Yeah, I'm just like, Xia Li got built up to be this mythical, really cool, Chinese warrior, okay? And then I'm like, you squash her? It's like investing in your own business and then literally tanking your business. Why would you do that?
So how do you feel about Chelsea Green?
I think Chelsea Green can do no wrong.
I kind of love her, and I didn't expect to. I kind of adore her. I think she's great. And some of it is definitely how she's announced that Chelsea Green.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh yeah.
She can do no wrong, man. And I think it's cool because, of course, she's married to Matt Cardona. And her and Matt both, have put so much into their character. And it shows. Because Chelsea is definitely, you could see her at Starbucks complaining about, how she asked for 2 pumps of foam, not 4. You could see her anywhere in America right now arguing and complaining and being that Karen kind of, individual. Yeah. And it works. It works.
Yeah. And her working with Piper has been fantastic. I think that's great.
Oh, man. Hey, my man says, how do you feel about Jade going to WWE?
I'm excited.
Dude, we knew it had to happen. Okay? We knew. I mean, my wife and daughter both said the same thing. They're like, she belongs in WWE. Because she looks like, I've said it so many times, she's like $1 million worth of new money. I mean, Jade looks like if you chiseled a star out of granite and brought them to life. I mean, what more can you ask for? Male or female, she looks like a prototype. I mean, it just, if you did create a wrestler and made a perfect wrestler, she'd probably come out. She'd be a template. That's just Jade. I mean, she's a rare talent. You don't find people who look like her, who have her agility, who have the ability to command a crowd the way she does. I mean, all she got to do is walk in the room and people are like, yo, who is that?
Yeah.
So brilliant. How do you feel about Jade going WWE, Kate?
I love it. I think it's great. Bringing new blood in to the WWE is always good.
Yeah. K-Dog says Vero Beach finest. Yes. Jade Cargill is from Vero Beach, which is not far from our location. Okay.
He paused. I think that Vince will never treat anyone good because that's how Vince is.
Oh, yeah. Big K-Dog representing the big VB, Vero Beach, Florida. Hey, man, I'm hoping that Vince, like they're reporting, hope Vince doesn't really have the stake in WWE. So yeah, I'm hoping that that would be the case. I'm really, really strongly hoping for that. I
also want Cora Jade for a main roster push.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Cora Jade is pretty fantastic. I'd love to see a main roster push for her.
Absolutely, absolutely. You were on at work the other day. I'm like, this girl's off the chain.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm technically working right now too.
Oh really? So you work remote?
I work remote part of the week.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
I do Tuesdays and Wednesdays in the office, and then the rest of the week I choose whether or not I'm going in.
Okay, three guesses. Here we go.
What is playing?
Medical transcriptionist.
No.
You work in insurance.
Nope.
Wait, okay. Let's see, remote. You work for customer service / warranty.
Nope. I am I am in at the finance department for a data center company.
Oh man, I was gonna say finance. Dang it. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I do. I basically my job is writing contracts for vendors. So.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
I'm a contract specialist.
Really?
Yep.
Good to know. Everybody needs one of those.
Yep. So if you need contracts looked at, I'm good at contracts.
Nice. All right. Hey, who we see Jade facing? I definitely think that Jade has got to go against Becky Lynch. For sure.
Yeah.
Right? She got to go at the top. She got to be at the top. So if assuming Jade's gonna be in NXT, she got to face Becky Lynch. Got to go right up against her.
Yeah, Becky Lynch would be a great one. I think that she would also have some good matches against Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
That could be a fun matchup.
Yo, when she was at AEW, I was saying that Jade versus Bianca is going to be brilliant. That's WrestleMania worthy.
That is, absolutely.
Oh, 100%. I would have said Sasha Banks, but unfortunately, yeah. Hey, have a great day, Rob. God bless you, my brother. Hey, thanks so much, man. Thank you for joining us. Com East says, how do you feel about Coma East? What do y'all think about Nia Jax? Hey, we talked about Nia Jax earlier. You know what? It's just the fact that she's not safe. Nia Jax is great. She's imposing. She's big. She's threatening. She's got it all.
She does. I just wish she was safe. Like, I would be her #1 fan if she was a safe wrestler.
100%. 100%. And in wrestling, at the end of the day, man, safety first. Please be safe. All right? Please be safe. All right?
Well, that's why, like, I know it's not women's wrestling, but I'm a huge fan of Baron Corbin, even though most people hate him. Sure. But he's known for how safe that guy is. Like, he's a really good wrestler, just technically.
Sure, and he makes it look good.
He makes it look good. I am a huge fan. I loved his rivalry with Roman. Like, that was like peak when he was King Corbin.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I mean, he did some great stuff as King Corbin. I mean, the faction that he had with McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, it was underrated, man. It was a great faction, though.
But most of the time, I'm like, I love Baron Corbin. People are like, really?
Yeah, I mean,
I think he's great.
But he's so polarizing but that's what makes a great heel. You should be polarizing. So it's all good. Okay, K.A., listen, I got to run. Hey, y'all have been wonderful on this live. Thank you guys so much. It's always a pleasure to be with you. Kate, it's been a true pleasure to have you on.
Absolutely.
So we'll do this again soon.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
All right, Kate. Talk to you
All
later.
right. Talk to you later. Bye.
All right, y'all. Yeah, we got to wrap it up, guys. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, my boy, Big K-Dog. Love, peace, and chicken grease to all you. And you know what? If you do nothing else, I need you to do this for me. Come in close, come in close, come in close. Stay heavy. See you next time, y'all.